Have you ever felt like you've been in this really dark place and that all the platitudes that people say fall short of what you desperately need? Hope. That spark that would help you to believe that better things are ahead. Hey friends, welcome to my very first episode of Hope Talks. My name is Davina Boerefyn and I am so glad that you joined me in this space. And I hope that as we journey together that you will find the hope that we also desperately need to live our lives. So welcome and hope you enjoy the conversations that we have together. So let me tell you a story about a man named Jonah who lived many centuries ago. Jonah had his own ideas of what was right and wrong and his own ideas of how God should behave in a certain way. So anyways, one day God tells Jonah to go to a country named Nineveh to tell the people that he had much better plans for them than the plans that they were making for themselves, which is causing them a lot of trouble. And because they weren't listening to him, God wanted Jonah to go and convey the message that he had a much, much, much better life for them to live. Funnily, Jonah sets off to Tarshish. So now if you look at the map from Jerusalem, Nineveh is about 500 miles, while Tarshish is about 2,000 miles in the exactly opposite direction. Anyways, through a series of events, we come to the part where we read that Jonah is sitting inside the belly of a great fish, literally in one of the most unpleasant places you could find yourself in. It is probably very, very dark, very, very stinky, and with all the stomach acids, probably not the most comfortable place to live in. So in this deep, dark place where Jonah has no way of getting out, he cries and yells out to God to have mercy on him. And I love this next part of the story because to me it shows how very kind God is. Always, doesn't matter at any circumstance or any point in life. And so God hears the cry of Jonah and he orders the fish to spit Jonah out onto the shore. Even in this, I find that really interesting that instead of the fish spitting him out in the middle of the ocean, God orders the fish to spit Jonah out onto the shore. So why am I telling you this story? Well, a lot of times I find myself in a deep, dark place. And even though with my personality, I have an internal locus control personality where I believe that I can find solutions for myself a lot of times. But there are times in my life when I have come to that deep, dark place where any reasoning of my own or any way that I could conjure up a solution just does not cut it or doesn't come in the way that I need a solace that my heart so desperately needs. So in this place, when I call out to God, the kindness of God has been so amazing that he comes in and offers solutions that are way beyond my reasoning and my logic. And he brings in peace and hope that I could not ever conjure up for myself. In the book of Revelations in the Bible, Revelations 3:20, talks about God knocking on the doors of our hearts. And he says, if you will open the door and let me come in, that I can have fellowship with you, that I can have a relationship with you that would totally be so much better than anything you could do for yourself. God is a God of hope. So when he comes into a situation, he brings hope to every situation that he comes into. So, my friend, if you are in a place where you desperately need hope, where you desperately need a solution that is totally outside of your realm of even possibility or even your realm of thinking, let me encourage you to talk to God. He is an amazing person with such wide shoulders that you could talk to him about anything and he is totally okay with that. So and the beautiful part is that when you start a conversation with God, then in return God gives you the hope, the peace, the confidence and the assurance that you need for your life. So yeah, let me encourage you once again to talk to God about the things that you're going through, the places that you've been to where you desperately need perspective of a hope that is not really humanly possible. And I assure you, the conversations with him are so worth it. So it was wonderful to have a conversation with you. I hope you tune into my channel. I will be here on the 16th of every month, and I hope that the conversations that we can have together will literally bring the hope of God into your heart. So my friend, have an awesome day. And remember, God loves you passionately, ardently, and completely. You are seen by God. So have an amazing day, and talk to you again.